The video of Teresa grinding maize in the traditional fashion, slamming maize down with a big pole into a bowl, pour some water in as well. I'm not quite sure why, probably stop the dust as well. As you pull out, this is the house, a traditional Wagogo house, and that I think is her grandson sitting outside. If you pan around, no, where we're cut. This is her daughter making firewood, which is probably from one of the trees from around here. If I pan around also, this is not quite sure what this is. Storage area, I imagine some animals are kept in there. Then you got another area which has some birds in. Let me come in. So you can see the small birds which will be eaten at some point, even though they look like pigeons, but never mind. And then Nini Hapa? Jaconi? Jaconi? Okay. So I'm just asking what everything is in her house because I'm not quite sure. Oh, Kupika Hapa. Oh, Sawa. Okay, Asante Sana. Okay, so I thought this was the kitchen, but it's not. They cook in the corner here. You can see the burn mark. There should have been a giveaway. I seem to have interrupted. We're preparing now. I'm going to go inside. I'm not quite sure what's in here, but let's find out. Kupika Hapa Pia? Ah, yeah, sorry, this is the kitchen. It's very small. You probably can't see anything, but I'll try and show the light. So there's the fire, and they use the freestone method, which is pointless me showing it. There's 3 stones with a pot over the top and then a fire underneath. Just to show how low it is, I don't know if you can see me, but I can't stand up here. Okay, and then if we come back out into the light. Sante. Oh, prepared to be blinded. Whoa, and I can stand up. So we'll come back through to where the mama again should be grinding her maize. And the local people can either do this by hand or they pay to have it grinded. And just ask how much it costs. Mama, Shingapi, machine, Mahindi, kilo tano, machine, grinding. Obviously my Swahili is not good enough, I need some help. Shingapi, how much? 3 kilos. 3 kilos. And how much does it cost to grind in the machine? So 1 kilo of maize, which will feed about 5 people for 1 meal, will cost hamsini, which is 50 shillings, which is about 2 pence. So basically, they're doing this work, which is pretty hard work, just to save themselves not very much money. But if you don't have the money, you don't really have any choice in the matter. And I will make another video shortly of the next stage, after this has been ground up into flour. You can see now it's kind of smaller pieces. I will show it's being boiled up into and turned from a flour to thick porridge known as ugali. Okay. So now we're about to make the Mlenda, which is the vegetables or whatever you have along with the ugali, which is the porridge. So it adds some flavour to what's quite a bland food stuff, but it's full of energy, which is the ground maize. So here is the Mlenda. So you've got the 3 stones, which are the cooking pot, and you've got the traditional pot on the top, firewood underneath, and it's been prepared, and now it will go into a pot. This is a little bit like MasterChef, Tanzania style. So it will boil down like spinach, and it turns into sort of a green gooey mess after maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And they would normally probably be cooking this inside, but because it's so dark inside, there's no chance the video will work. But they do cook here, so it's not twofold. So you can see the Mlenda cooking. Nice cooking utensil there. Couple of prongs on the end.
I'm cooking.
You're cooking up because you're working with her.
Yeah.
She understands. She knows English.
No.
It's a Jewy. And then if I come back, this is called a tembe house, which I don't know if you can see, but the roof is made from wooden slats, and then mud and grass is put on top. And I think, and I could be wrong, the reason why they have this roof is because in most parts of Tanzania they use long grass to make roofs, but there aren't, because this is a semi-desert area, there isn't enough long grass, so instead they use this system, which is called tembe, T-E-M-B-E, I think. But I think now they prefer to use tin roofs where possible. So often you will find, like here, I don't know if you can see, for the house, for the roof of this house, which is where they live, is corrugated iron. But because the kitchen isn't quite so important, it has a smaller priority and therefore is a traditional tembe style roof. I'll ask her if she likes Mlenda, which she probably won't understand me, but I will try. Teresa? Unapenda Mlenda? Unapenda? I'm guessing that's a yes. Kula siku? Oh. Okay, I'm guessing, well, I'm not guessing, but she says she doesn't really eat it very much. However, her family does, and she's preparing it for them. So you can see how she's cooking it, spinning it, grinding it up inside the pot with boiling water, and it looks a kind of dark limeish green colour. It looks quite unpleasant. I will... Okay, fine. Now, kupika dakika ngapi?
Kupika.
Tayari bado dakika ngapi?
Bado kidogo.
Bado kidogo. Dakika mbili, tatu? Okay, so it will be ready in a further 5 minutes. I just asked her how long it would take, and she didn't understand me to start with, but then she got there. I will close this video because 5 minutes of stirring a pot is not particularly exciting. So now, they add the flour from the giant mortar and pestle earlier into the boiling water, which will take about 10 minutes to boil on the stove. So it just gets added to the mix. And in the same way as maybe cooking rice, it absorbs all the water. And then you may have to add more water or more flour to get the right kind of consistency. It looks a little bit like papier-mâché. So she's adding a bit more flour. I'll show you the stone the flour is on. They also use millet in much the same way. So instead of millet being ground in a pot, it gets ground between two stones, and this is the underside flat stone. So they would sit with this between their legs maybe, put some millet on top, and then grind a smaller stone than this, but still quite a large stone, over the top of it to grind it into flour. So it's boiling away quite nicely, quite smoky here. When they cook inside, it gets very smoky indeed. There's not much ventilation in there. No idea what it does to their lungs. And her granddaughter has come to help. Although she's using a traditional pot now, in the villages like this, which is seen as being more developed, they use plastic, which is cheating a little bit, but it does make life a lot easier. Not for cooking obviously, but for food storage. And they use metal pots like this one to cook. So you can see now just how quickly it's turned from a flour and water to well, looks like mashed potato really. Maybe this is how they make smash. I need to back away, my eyes are starting to hurt. Oh. One kilo of maize will feed maybe 5 people. I'm guessing this is under 1 kilo. This is probably maybe a third of a kilo, judging by how much food Tanzanians manage to actually eat when given the opportunity. They can really, well, they can eat a vast amount. And these days there's drought in the area, so a lot of people are only eating one proper meal a day. Some people don't eat every day either. She must build up some pretty good muscle stirring this. It's solid. I'll just go back in again. My eyes are... Anyway, I'll stop whining. Buigiri. So she turns it upside down. Hopefully she'll remove it. And then you have one plate of ugali.
Ugali.
Now Mlenda here. And Mlenda they cooked earlier is here. And then you use your hand and you take a small ball, you roll it up in your hand, and then you scoop it into Mlenda and then you eat it. And although this seems to be a portion for one, usually they cook a large amount and then they sit around one shared plate and eat. And apparently the etiquette is you only eat as fast as the slowest person to stop everybody just chomping their way through their, well, more than their fair share of food. So that is how you cook ugali and Mlenda. Okay. Sante sana.
Bye.
It's ready, yeah. Kwaheri. Goodbye.